Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight, in this IVC matchup, the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints host the Newcomerstown Trojans, presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, Moore and Niedenthal, McInturf Realty, and Claxon Communications. Now let's head out to the field with Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas.
Big Z Sports on the air with high school softball for night number 2. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. We are in the Wood Electric pregame show, and we are live from T.C.C. High School for the Lady Saints and the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. The Lady Saints come into the game at 8-9. The Newcomerstown Lady Trojans coming into the game at 10-3. Shannon Thomas joins me here. Home plate side, I'm going to say. We're right here just to the right of home plate. Two really good softball teams here today, Shannon. Just like we saw yesterday, I think we're in for another good softball game.
Yeah, you know, Tuscarawas County softball is always great, no matter where you go. You know, we got to see T.C.C. earlier this year. They come up with a big win on the hill in Garrett Way. Newcomerstown, we haven't got to see a lot of them, or I haven't seen them at all this year. I was looking over some stats, and they look like they're a pretty well-rounded softball team.
Yeah, they look pretty good, and they have 4 seniors, and we'll talk to head coach Lee Fisher. That's coming up in the dugout. We'll also talk with T.C.C. head coach John Peltz. I'll be joined in the dugout with him as well. But we're going to take a quick timeout, come back, and you'll hear from Newcomerstown head coach Lee Fisher in the dugout. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Newcomerstown head coach Lee Fisher. Coach, the Lady Trojans are getting ready for the tournament run. How do you feel your team is playing right now?
We're good. We're 10-3. We're batting strong. That's and our pitching. We got a senior pitcher that she's pretty much lights out. So that's gave us. We're on a 6-win streak right now. So hopefully everything looks good for the tournament. We're excited for the tournament.
Coach, as you get ready for the tournament, what's going to be the message for your ball club?
Just let's settle, do our job. I think we could make a good run for it. I just don't want the girls to get over antsy and just do their jobs. That's everybody's work as a team and do their job. That's what I'm preaching.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with T.C.C. head coach John Peltz. Coach, Lady Saints come into the game at 8-9, getting close to the tournament run. How do you feel your team is playing right now?
Well, I think we're playing better than we did 2 weeks ago. We're hopeful. We're hopeful that we're turning the corner. I think communication's been a lot better. I think more smiles on the faces, of course, when you win a few games in a row. So I think we're heading in the right direction.
Coach, as you get ready for this tournament run coming up, I believe starts next week, what's going to be the message to your ball club?
Well, just to be themselves. Don't worry about records. We get a home game next week, which is great, but we got to play every game for what it's worth. We don't know much about Steubenville, and we just got to come out and play ball. Play to win, not to lose. That's what we're going to talk.
Coach, sometimes coaches love a lot of seniors. Well, you don't have a lot of seniors. You have 2 of them. Talk about your seniors and what they mean to your ball club.
Well, the seniors this year, they're 2 really good ladies. Been around them for a long time. Jersey Hickman hits leadoff for us, leading the teams in runs scored, top 4 in batting average. Just a cat out there, second base, covers a lot of ground. Emily Garbrandt, she took a year off, came back. She's given us some really good innings on the mound when we needed it. A few clutch hits here and there. Got her first home run last week, which was really nice of her, first home run of her career. That was awesome. Just been good attitudes for us. We really needed that.
Finally, Coach, the Lady Trojans are your opponent today. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
Well, I know they don't want to lose to us. They beat us earlier in the year in a close battle on a dark sky night like tonight. So hopefully we can flip the script on them today and pull one out.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
Thank you very much.
That was T.C.C. head coach John Peltz joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, starting lineups and first pitch between the Lady Trojans and Lady Saints right here with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for high school softball with Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications, Lydia, Brady, and Greg Perkins here today on the cameras. Of course, my main man, Shannon Thomas, with me as we are getting ready to call the T.C.C. Lady Saints and Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. And we'll run down the starting lineups first for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. Number 4, Larissa Stahl. She's at shortstop and leads off. Batting second, number 00, Carly Engel. She is in the circle today for the Lady Trojans. Number 10, Brianna Robinson's at third base. Number 5, Megan Perry, the catcher. She bats cleanup. At batting number 5 is number 11, Alyssa Barker. She's at first base. And in the 6th spot, number 9, Melanie Gibson. She's at second. Gabby Gray will patrol center field. She wears number 12 and bats in the 7th spot. Batting number 8, number 3, Destiny Davis. She'll be in left field and batting 9th. Number 24, Maddie Hallmark. She is in right field. Again, Stahl, Engel, Robinson, Perry, Barker, Gibson, Gray, Davis, and Hallmark rounds out the order for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. They are 10-3 on the season and led by fourth-year head coach Lee Fisher. Now for the home TCC Lady Saints. They are 8-9 on the season and led by John Peltz. Number 11, Jersey Hickman. She plays second base and leads off. Batting second, number 1, Jordan Caldwell. She's at shortstop. Batting third, number 10, Megan Peltz. She's at third base. Your pitcher today in the circle for the Lady Saints, Maddie Farrell. She wears number 42. Delaney Savage is your catcher. She wears number 36 and bats fifth. Number 13, Maria Miser in center field. She bats in the 6th hole. Edith Juarez, she's in left field, wears number 22. Number 23, Cassidy Green in right field. She bats 8th. The designated player today is number 25, Emily Garbrandt. And at first base, number 16, Lydia Ernest. Again, Hickman, Caldwell, Peltz, Farrell, Savage, Miser, Juarez, Green, Garbrandt, and Ernest rounds out the starting lineup for the TCC Lady Saints. Going to be a good one here, Shannon. You know, the Lady Saints come off a huge win last night over East Canton, 15-1. And, of course, Newcomerstown got these guys the first time down at Newcomerstown. So Coach John Peltz and Lady Saints, they're trying to get a little bit of revenge tonight.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to your home field, you don't want to lose on your home field. So, you know, the Saints, you know, they only have 2 seniors, but, you know, Jersey Hickman, you know, last time out there at Garraway, we got to watch that young lady play. You know, she gave the Pirates fit, so she's probably looking to do that to the Trojans tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun ball game. Head coaches are at home plate right now talking to both umpires. They're going over the ground rules, and which is quite the thing here at TCC. They have a nice foul territory down the third baseline, same way down the first baseline. They have the seniors with the white cups in the fence out there with, you know, the number 11 and number 25 out there. And the TCC Lady Saints, they're going to be in their all-black uniforms, gray sleeves with gold letters and numerals trimmed in black. The Newcomerstown Lady Trojans, they are going to be in black pants, gray shirts, black numerals trimmed in orange with orange on the jersey, orange belts, and orange socks for the Lady Trojans. So it's going to be a fun ball game here today. Overcast skies, cloudy. The rain's moving in, Shannon. We got one nice day between raindrops, and it's gonna snow. I was gonna say it's gonna snow the next couple of days, and I hope it doesn't. But it's gonna rain the next couple of days, at least for sure Friday, and I think into Saturday a little bit. But looks like the last part of the weekend is gonna be okay to go out and bale our yards, because that's where we're going to have to get some hay balers to bale our yard instead of mowing the grass, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, a lot of these softball teams and baseball teams are trying to get caught up on their schedules because of so many rainouts already. And it looked like there was going to be a full week of sports, and now that the weather has totally fell apart here towards the end of the week. You know, this dirt today looks a little drier than the dirt that was out at Garraway last night. Garraway, you know, it was a nice – the dirt looked a little sticky, you know.
It did.
When Pettit slid into third base right there, it almost looked like she was going to stop because the dirt was a little sticky, but –
little skid landing there, you know.
It was nice and warm today, and a little bit of breeze throughout the night. Last night's really got this field looking good. And you know, one thing I noticed here, man, TCC has a really nice scoreboard out there for a softball field. You know, this is a nice softball field. The Saints ought to be proud of it.
Absolutely. They got a really, like you said, some scoreboards are very basic, have your runs and your inning on it, and then this one has balls, strikes, out innings, runs, hits, earned runs, errors, that type of thing. So very nice scoreboard here, very nice facilities here for TCC, for the Lady Saints to play some softball.
Well, hopefully the scoreboard operator will keep up on their stuff tonight, and that'll help you with your stats.
I know, right? Yeah, I hope so. So that'll be very nice. But Looks like Larissa Stahl's into the batter's box and going to get this game underway with Maddie Farrell in the circle for the Saints. First pitch is going to be high and outside, and this ball game is underway with ball 1 to Larissa Stahl. She's the shortstop for the Lady Trojans. Wears number 4, bats from the right side. Maddie Farrell in the circle. Delaney Savage throwing down the signs. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled back behind us here at home plate. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Stahl comes into this game with a .420 batting average for the Trojans.
On base of .431. Doing a nice job getting on base for the Lady Trojans. Coach Pelt said he's worried about the top 4 or 5 ladies in this lineup. He said we slow them down, we have a good chance. The 1-1 pitch. That's going to be ripped down the left field line, but out of play and foul, so the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Larissa Stahl.
She got around on that one a little early.
Correz in left, Miser in center, Green and right, Peltz at third, Caldwell at short, Hickman at second, Ernest at first, Savage catching, and Farrell in the circle. The 1-2 pitch, again fouled off over top of T.C.C's dugout and out of play. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Last night the game was, you could hear both dugouts getting after it loud. It's a little quieter tonight.
Yeah, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
Hey, stop it! Don't even say what you just felt, because I felt the same thing.
A little bit of precipitation.
The 1-2 pitch grounded to shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop. Fires on to first, and she gets her at first base. Jordan Caldwell guns down Larissa Stahl on a nice play. The out goes 6-3 for out number 1 here in the first inning. That's going to bring up Carly Engel, the pitcher for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. She wears number 00, bats for the right side. Nice play there by Jordan Caldwell at shortstop to gun down a Stahl at going to first. First pitch from Farrell, and that's going to be fouled and out of play for strike 1.
No, I was just wondering if we were going to have a defensive gem like we had last night. And first batter in the box here, we might have to pull another one off social media tonight.
Little dirty uniform already for Jordan Caldwell over at shortstop, as she made a spectacular play there to get Larissa Stahl. The next 0-1 pitch in the dirt. I guess it hit her, apparently. I didn't know that it hit her, but okay. A hit batter, I guess, as she gets on first base.
I was thinking it got to the dirt first, but
that's what I thought as well. But we'll see. I guess that's what they're going to keep the call. So hit by pitch. Carly Engel gets on first base with 1 out. Now batting Brianna Robinson for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. Wears number 10 and plays third base. The first pitch from Farrell going to be high and outside. Nice job by Savage behind the plate to stop that one from going to the backstop. One out here in the top of the first inning, no score. The 1-0 pitch going to be high and inside to Brianna Robinson for ball 2. Engel on first base after being hit by the pitch.
Nice job by the catcher there to stop that. Engel thought it was going to go by her up high, and she was ready to take off, but good play by the catcher.
Farrell gets her sign. The 2-0 pitch, again, high and outside to Brianna Robinson for 3 balls and no strikes. Engel on first. No score here, top of the first inning. 1 out. T.C.C. and Newcomerstown Girls High School Softball with Big Z Sports. The 3-0 pitch. Going to be high and inside, ball 4. So you got a hit by pitch, or hit batter, and now a walk to Brianna Robinson. Engel on second now. Robinson on first after the walk. Brings in the catcher, Megan Perry. Perry had a huge game against Buckeye Trail, had 2 big home runs, batting .447 coming into the game. The first pitch is going to be high and outside again. Megan Perry draws ball 1.
Megan would probably like to get a hold of one of these ones right here and try to bust this game open.
The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. She was thinking the same thing there, Shannon. She tried to take a big hearty rip at that. She was a little bit over the ball. The ball was down in the strike zone. She swung over top of it. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. 2 runners on, first and second after a hit batter and a walk. 1-1 pitch, going to be high and inside to Megan Perry. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the catcher for the Lady Trojans. Lee Fisher in his 4th season here. He's talked about his seniors in the interview and said, hey, this is kind of bittersweet for him. This is his first group of girls that graduate under his watch. The 2-1 pitch, high and inside again, ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to the cleanup hitter, Megan Perry. You have Engel on second, Robinson on first. 3-1 count here to Perry. Swing and a miss. First strike 2, that evens, runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Perry just under that one again. You know, if I'm the pitcher here, I'm going to go up high on her again. She's getting underneath of them.
Just make sure you get it up there quick enough because she gets around on it. She's going to hit it out in the trees. Full count and a payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back behind us. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, top of the first inning, 1 out. Lady Trojans of Newcomerstown have 2 runners on. 1 on second, 1 on first. Engel occupies second base. Robinson occupies first base. The payoff pitch. Swung on and dribbled out in front of the plate. Farrell fires to first, and she gets her out at first base. So out number 2. Nice job by Maddie Farrell to field her position, get the runner out at first, but the runners do move up, so we have runners on second and third, but 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Nice job by Farrell to go over and get it, because when it first hit the ground, I didn't think the catcher or the pitcher was going to move for that. It was going to be an easy run, but she got out there enough time to get her out.
Number 11, Alyssa Barker steps in, batting from the right side. She is the first baseman for the Lady Trojans. First pitch, going to be a strike right down Broadway. Alyssa Barker takes a strike.
Barker comes into this game batting .368, but her on-base percentage is .489.
Wow, she gets on a base a lot. The 0-1 pitch from Farrell. Swung on and popped up right behind us here, back in the grass. For strike number 2. So there's no balls, 2 strikes to Alyssa Barker. Maddie Farrell working, trying to get out of this inning with no damage. As there's 2 on, 1 on second, 1 on third with 2 outs now. Here in the top of the first inning. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Farrell did a nice job after the ground ball to shortstop where Caldwell made a nice play to start off the inning. She hit the next batter, walked the next one, got the next girl to dribble one back to her, and now she's in an 0-2 count on Barker. Going to be popped up in the infield. Caldwell calls it. And has it, and that's going to do it. So Maddie Farrell and the Lady Saints get out of here, stranding 2 runners, and after a half inning, no score here at T.C.C. Back with the bottom of the first after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School and high school softball with Big Z Sports, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and TMK Valley Propane, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and, of course, Claxon Communications. Lydia, Brady, Greg Perkins on the camera and the controls here today. Real quick, the starting lineup for the TCC Lady Saints. Batting first, number 11, Jersey Hickman. Batting second, number 1, Jordan Caldwell. Batting in the third spot, Megan Peltz at third base. Maddie Farrell, the pitcher, bats fourth. Number 36, Delaney Savage, the catcher, bats fifth. Batting sixth, number 13, Maria Miser in center field. Edith Juarez in left field. She wears number 22. Number 23, Cassidy Green in right field. And Lydia Ernest is at first base here today. The defense for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. In left field, Destiny Davis. And center field, Gabby Gray. In right field, Maddie Hallmark. Around the infield, at third base, Brianna Robinson. At shortstop, Larissa Stahl. At second base, we're going to have Melanie Gibson. And at first base, we will have Alyssa Barker. And, of course, on the mound, Carly Engel. And behind the plate, Megan Perry. So that's your lineup and defensive lineup for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. No score here, bottom of the first inning, as Carly Engel steps in to the circle. And Jersey Hickman, we saw Hickman against the Garaway Lady Pirates, and she gave him fits with her speed. First pitch from Engel. Going to be strike right at the belt, says the home plate umpire. So no balls and one strike to Jersey Hickman, one of the two seniors for the Lady Saints. The 0-1 pitch from Engel, going to be high and inside for ball one. No score here, bottom of the first between Newcomerstown Lady Trojans and the T.C.C. Lady Saints. 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled back here to the screen. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the senior Jersey Hickman.
Hickman just got underneath that one, was able to foul it back.
Hickman bats from the right side. Waves that bat around, waits for the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes from Engel. Going to be outside for ball 2. Nice eye by Jersey Hickman. Nice weight, kind of a waste pitch there for Carly Engel. Tried to get her to chase something and went high and outside. Hickman had a good eye there at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, a fouled off again by Jersey Hickman.
Hickman battling here. She's trying to get on base so she could use that speed that she's very good with.
2-2 on the way. It's going to be in the dirt and low for ball 3, so runs the count full now. Jersey Hickman, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Carly Engel in the circle for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans.
That pitch looks like it just fell out of Engel's hand.
And the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed as Hickman gives a hearty wave at it, but could not come up with it for strikeout and out number 1 for Carly Engel. Number 1, Jordan Caldwell. Now the shortstop steps in from the right side of the plate for the Lady Saints. Caldwell, of course, made that beautiful diving stop in the hole there in the top of the first inning on the leadoff batter. Got her out at first. Ground ball to third base, On to first is Robinson, and that's out number 2 of the inning. So a quick 1 pitch, and 2 outs now for the Lady Saints.
Robinson was just in the right spot. She didn't even have to take a step. Ball come right to her. Nice pickup, easy throw to first base for her.
High school softball game with Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, Keim Home Center, and, of course, McInturf Realty. As you heard the umpire, the first strike into Megan Peltz, the third baseman in there for strike number 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Newcomerstown and T.C.C. The 0-1 pitch going to be driven out deep to right center field. That ball's traveling, going back, and they're not going to be able to come up with it as Peltz hits second, now rounding second, headed to third. And she is into third base, standing with a 2-out triple for Megan Peltz. Drove that into the right center field gap and hustled around to third base with a 2-out triple.
Nice job of base running, too. She didn't watch that ball at all. She just got on her horse and went.
With 2 outs, you get down and put that head down, and you start running until they tell you to stop. So number 42, Maddie Farrell, the pitcher, will step in for the Lady Saints now with a runner on third. A grounder to shortstop. It's going to be in the dirt and dug out by Alyssa Barker. Nice job, and that will do it for the inning. But they do get 1 hit. They leave a runner, and after 1, no score here at TCC. Back with the second inning after this with Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to TCC High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, high school softball Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, of course, Claxon Communications as well. The crew here, Lydia, Brady, and Greg Perkins today, giving you all the sounds and the video that you see here on our YouTube channel. Of course, you can watch this game on our YouTube channel. Go back and watch it. But, hey, you can watch it live. There's no replay. You don't need to wait for a replay with us. You can watch it immediately here with Big Z Sports. Go to our YouTube page, WTUZ Big Z Sports. You can catch it on Facebook as well, WTUZ Big Z Sports on Facebook. And we're all over social media. If you have not followed us on Twitter or Instagram, we are there as well. The first pitch into Melanie Gibson. The second baseman is going to be swung on and missed from Maddie Farrell.
Gibson comes in this game with a .333 batting average.
Farrell got into a little bit of trouble in the first inning, but was able to get out of it, stranding 2 runners. Now she's ahead of Gibson 0-2 on the swing there. So no balls, 2 strikes to Melanie Gibson, the second baseman for the Lady Trojans.
Farrell's went high both times, and she's chased him.
The 0-2 pitch swung on and went high again, but this one's driven out of play way down the third base line. And the count remains at no balls, 2 strikes. Top of the second inning, no score between T.C.C. and Newcomerstown and girls high school softball. Only 1 hit in the ballgame. That was a triple last inning by Megan Peltz. The 0-2 pitch. Ooh, she lays off of that one that time. No balls, 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Melanie Gibson. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed by Gibson for out number 1. That's going to bring in number 12, Gabby Gray, the center fielder. She is in with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Farrell gets a strikeout. Now the first pitch is going to be on the inside corner for strike number 1. Farrell doing a nice job here so far this inning. Like I said, last inning she got into a little bit of trouble, was able to get out of it. Another high fastball, and Gray goes after it for strike 2.
Coach Pelt said he just needed to get through the first top of that batting order, and they would be happy. So now they're at the bottom. Farrell's going to do her thing.
Change up just outside, according to the home plate umpire. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Gabby Gray, the center fielder for the Lady Trojans. Bats from the right side. A high fastball laid off by Gabby Gray. Going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the center fielder. Top of the second inning, no score, 1 out here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be strike 3 to Gabby Gray, as she is caught looking on a fastball by Maddie Farrell for out number 2 here in the second inning. So Newcomerstown now, Destiny Davis, the left fielder. She wears number 3, bats from the right side. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Farrell's first pitch going to be swung on and fouled back out of play behind the first base dugout for strike 1. Starting to drizzle ever so much. It was a little light in the first inning. Now getting a little heavier. Now next pitch is going to be swung on and shot out to center field, and the center fielder, Maria Miser, comes down with it. A 1-2-3 inning, 2 strikeouts and a fly out. That's going to do it for the top of the second inning. Back with the T.C.C. Lady Saints in the bottom of the second. After this, no score with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for high school softball. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Go talk to our guys, Zach Motice and the crew over at Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. They will set you up with what you need, home, life, auto. They will take care of you at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. And, of course, TMK Valley Propane, they are also a proud sponsor of girls high school softball and spring sports here with Big Z Sports. We're in the bottom of the second inning, no score, and the T.C.C. Lady Saints come to the plate. And leading off, number 36, Delaney Savage, the catcher. The Saints got a triple back in the bottom of the first inning. And they stranded Megan Peltz there at third base, but now they get another shot at it here with their catcher, Savage. And Carly Engel in the circle now with the first pitch. Be swung on and driven down the left field line. That's going to get down for a base hit, and that's going to get all the way to the fence. As Savage hits second, now takes a big turn and then holds up. Leadoff double for Delaney Savage. And the T.C.C. Lady Saints, they're in business here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, the left fielder was playing a lot further over towards towards center, and that one fell in and rolled all the way to the fence.
That's going to bring up Maria Miser, the center fielder. She wears number 13, bats from the right side. Savage now on second after the leadoff double. First pitch from Engel. It's going to be a bunt right out in front of the plate. Deadens it. Nice job. Catcher picks it up, fires the first, and they get Miser at first, but a nice sacrifice to get Delaney Savage over to third base.
That was a nice little bunt. She just about put it in a spot where the catcher couldn't even make a play on it.
That's going to bring up Edith Quarez. Where's number 22, right-handed batter for the Lady Saints. Runner on third, one out here in the bottom of the second. Fastball over the heart of the plate for strike one.
I remember Cora, she struggled at the plate out at Garraway.
She did a little bit. A little different weather conditions out there, a little colder. Their first game of the year was T.C.C. I think it was Garraway's second game. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. Cora is in a hole now at no balls and 2 strikes. Again, runner on third after a leadoff double. Delaney Savage, she's over at third after the sacrifice. Ground ball to first base. It's going to be picked up by the first baseman. She steps on first, and Savage scores from third base to give the T.C.C. Lady Saints a 1-0 lead.
Nice sacrifice right there by Corez. That ball roped that line. I don't know how it didn't go foul.
What's funny, I watched it coming off the bat, and it was in foul territory, and it kicked it back over fair, and the Lady Trojans first baseman, Alyssa Barker, picked it up, stepped on first. In the meantime, Savage crosses the plate for the first run for the Lady Saints, brings in Cassidy Green, the right fielder for the Lady Saints. First pitch, she takes it right down Broadway for strike one. Our man in the hour shows up with the umbrella finally. He was probably cutting grass tonight. Casey Claxon shows up. 1-0 T.C.C. over Newcomerstown. The 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled back to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. As the Lady Saints get on the board after a leadoff double by Delaney Savage. A sacrifice bunt by Maria Miser gets her over to third, and a ground out by Edith Quarez. They manufactured a run. That was the old National League Baseball right there. Now, they no DH involved there. They manufactured that run with a hit, a bunt, and a ground out. That's good old baseball right there as Cassidy Green takes a ball high and outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cassidy Green, the right fielder for the Lady Saints.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if it is Cassidy Green, because she's number 23, but she's got a sweatshirt on that says 48, and 48 is Aiden Jones, who's a freshman. So I don't know if she borrowed the sweatshirt or if we got the wrong lineup.
I don't know. We'll have to see. And either way, if it's Aiden Jones or Cassidy Green, she struck out swinging to end the inning there. But 1 hit and a run for the Lady Saints, and after 2, T.C.C. 1 and Newcomerstown nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Morton Edenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for some high school softball. Top of the third inning. T.C.C. leads Newcomerstown 1-0. Maddie Farrell fires the first pitch in. It's going to be taken by Maddie Hallmark for high and outside for ball one.
Hallmark comes to this game with a .357 batting average, but her on-base percentage is .500.
Maddie Farrell fires in. Strike number one now to Maddie Hallmark. Hallmark, a right fielder, wears number 24, bats from the right side. Farrell fires in the 1-1 pitch, going to be inside for ball two. Top of the third inning, T.C.C. 1, Newcomerstown 0. Next pitch fouled off back behind us here at the home plate. Count remains, or no, count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Maddie Hallmark. I don't mind overcast days, but I don't like when it rains. Not a fan of rain. 2-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 3. Count full now to Maddie Hallmark, number 9 hitter and right fielder for the Lady Trojans.
Nice job by Hallmark, Eric. Staying alive in this at-bat.
Laid off that low fastball in the dirt as Farrell fires the payoff pitch. It's going to be strike 3 called, and Hallmark knew it as she just tilted her head back and said, oh, I should have swung at that pitch, and she did not. So she struck out looking there for the first out of the inning, and strikeout number 3 on the day for Maddie Farrell. That takes us back to the top of the order, and number 4, Larissa Stahl. Larissa shot one to the shortstop, and she did the same thing. This time she pops it up to Jordan Caldwell for out number 2 here in the third inning. But Larissa Stahl hit one in the hole as Jordan Caldwell made a great play back in the first inning to get her out at first base. And so 2 outs here. In the top of the third, Carly Engel, the pitcher, steps in for the Lady Trojans. First pitch from Farrell. Going to be swung on and fouled back behind home plate for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike to Carly Engel. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Top of the third inning, TCC leads 1-0 over the Lady Trojans of Newcomerstown. The 0-1 pitch going to be a changeup. It's going to be popped up in play. Can the third baseman get there? And she does. Megan Peltz makes a nice catch in foul territory to retire the Trojans in order. So after 2.5, TCC 1, Newcomerstown 0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to TCC High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, the crew with Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, Greg Perkins, Lydia Brady here with us today, giving you the sights and sounds of this girls high school softball action between the Lady Saints of TCC and the Lady Trojans of Newcomerstown. We're in the bottom of the third inning. TCC leads 1-0, and Emily Garbrandt, number 25, now at the plate for the Lady Saints. And she takes in the dirt for ball 1. Game's moving relatively fast here, already in the bottom of the third inning. 1-0. TCC leads Newcomerstown. The 1-0 pitch. That's right down the heart of the plate for strike 1 to Emily Garbrandt. Where's number 25? Bats from the right side. Long ponytail at the back of her helmet. Chokes up real high on that bat. 1-1 pitch, fouled off. Back behind us, 4 strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Emily Garbrandt, the other senior for the Lady Saints. And, of course, her and Jersey Hickman are the 2 lone seniors for the Lady Saints in 2022. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, checks her swing and holds off on the changeup. Engel tried to get her out in front of that, and Garbrandt almost went after it and then was able to hold back, so runs the count even to 2-2.
She did a nice job of her pulling it back because she just about went.
2-2 pitch. Ooh, going to be high, just out of the strike zone. Count now full to Emily Garbrandt. Carly Engel doing a nice job in the circle today for the Lady Trojans. She trails 1-0, but the defense doing good things behind her. Full count. Pitch. Again, fouled off over top of the first base dugout and underneath the Newcomerstown bus and out the other side to the parking lot. Rain's kind of let up a little bit. Again, full count. Engel's pitch. Going to be high and outside. Ball 4 as Garbrandt gets on via the walk.
That's what the Saints were looking for, a walk with no outs.
And now Jersey Hickman, the top of the order, back up. Jersey struck out swinging on a full count payoff pitch back at the top of the first inning. Runner on first after the walk. Hickman now into the batter's box. She sees Engel and drives one out to left field. That burned to left fielder. That gets all the way over the head of the left fielder, all the way to the fence. And it's going to be a double for Jersey Hickman as Garbrandt gets all the way to third base. Nice hit there for Jersey Hickman, as now the Lady Saints are in business with 2 runners on with nobody out.
Nice power out of Hickman right there. Left fielder playing shallow, and it went over her head and rolled to the fence like he said.
That left fielder looked up and said, oh, crap, it's over my head. She started going back for the ball, and Garbrandt did a nice job to get to third base, and Hickman rounded first and full head of steam all the way to second. So that's going to bring in Jordan Caldwell, who grounded out to the third baseman her first time up back in the first inning. No outs. Runners on second and third for the Lady Saints. First pitch is going to be a strike from Carly Engel.
Engel put some smoke on that one. That come in there pretty fast.
Yeah, Engel has a nice little arm on her. She has a nice little changeup as well. Try to get a couple of the batters out in front. So the 0-1 pitch to Jordan Caldwell. Going to be driven in between the shortstop and third baseman. 1 run in, that's Garbrandt. And Hickman is held at third as Caldwell moves up to first on the throw to the plate. So RBI single for Jordan Caldwell knocks in Emily Garbrandt. And the Lady Saints now lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the third inning.
Nice throw in right there to home plate. Catcher was unable to catch it at first. You know, with Hickman's speed, she might have been able to make it, but with no outs, Coach Peltz wasn't taking the chance. He's like, we're going to stop you.
Nice throw, though, by the left fielder, Destiny Davis. She got that ball in a hurry and one hop to catch her, so probably a wise call from head coach John Peltz to hold Jersey Hickman. The first pitch going to be driven out to center field. That's going to be deep, and the right fielder back, and she calls off the center fielder, makes the catch at the fence as the Hickman scores from first on the sacrifice fly. Caldwell moves up to third base, so an RBI sacrifice fly from Megan Peltz put it right on the fence, almost out of here, but the right fielder, Maddie Hallmark, was able to bring it back and save the 3-run home run, but a run does score on the sacrifice fly. It is now 3-0 Lady Saints.
That pitch low and outside.
So Maddie Farrell, the other opposing pitcher, takes a low and outside from Carly Engel for ball 1. So runner on third, Jordan Caldwell. Be grounded over to the second baseman. She fields, throws on to first, and gets her at first base. But again, another run scores, a ground out RBI from the pitcher, Maddie Farrell. The Lady Saints now lead 4-0.
Saints bats are hot this inning. See if they can keep it rolling right here.
So 2 outs here in the inning. Delaney Savage into the plate. She lines one to center fielder. The center fielder comes on, makes the catch, does Gabby Gray, and that will do it. But 3 big runs for the Lady Saints, and it breaks open the game a little bit after 3. Lady Saints 4, Newcomerstown Lady Trojans nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. And the top of the 4th inning, the Lady Saints lead the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans 4-0. They score 3 big runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning to break out to a 4-0 lead. Newcomerstown still hitless here in the ball game. But coming up for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans, you're going to have 3, 4, and 5. Brianna Robinson, Megan Perry, and Alyssa Barker. Brianna Robinson walked her first time up and was stranded at second base. And she will lead off the inning here for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans.
Robinson comes into this game with a .583 batting average and a .643 on-base percentage.
First pitch from Maddie Farrell, going to be low and inside for ball 1. Brianna Robinson laid off that fastball on the inside corner.
Trojans would like to put some runs on the board this inning to try to close the gap on the Saints, who jumped out to that 4-0 lead now.
Ooh, it's going to be lined down the third base line, and Lee Fish, the head coach for the Newcomerstown, Lee Fisher, the head coach for the Newcomerstown Trojans, kind of jumped out of the way of that one, or would have probably taken it off the chest. So Brianna Robinson now evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, she walked back at the top of the 1st inning, was stranded at second. Nice crowd on hand today here for the Lady Saints and Lady Trojans. The 1-1 pitch. Going to be high and inside for ball 2.
Coach Peltz had to bust out the towels now. The outfield being wet. Anytime the ball hits the outfield now, it's got to be dried off.
Low fastball down in the zone, and Brianna Robinson swings over top of it for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Brianna Robinson, the third baseman for the Lady Trojans. The 2-2 pitch, changeup, high and outside for ball 3. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Brianna Robinson. Again, she walked back in the first. 4-0, top of the 4th inning. T.C.C. Lady Saints lead the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. Payoff pitch, low and inside for ball 4. Brianna Robinson's on base again with yet another walk here today. She walked back in the first and walks here in the 4th inning. That's going to bring up catcher Megan Perry, number 5. She grounded back to Maddie Farrell at the pitcher circle. She is 0 for 1 here on the day. First pitch, swung on and driven down the left field line, but that's going to go foul and out of play for strike 1.
That one went deep foul. So you'd like to straighten that one up a little bit.
Yeah, she straightened that out. That might hit the lady that's holding the umbrella in fair territory. That was a shot right down the line, but just went foul. Off the bat of Megan Perry, the catcher. Where's number 5? Takes strike 2 up in the zone a little bit, but the home plate umpire calls it strike number 2 for no balls, 2 strikes now to Megan Perry. Megan hit 2 home runs against Buckeye Trail, batting .447 with an on-base of .562 coming into the ball game here today. The 0-2 pitch, going to be high and inside for ball 1. Top of the 4th inning, T.C.C. 4, Newcomerstown nothing. Newcomerstown has Brianna Robinson on first after a walk. No outs here in the top of the 4th. The 1-2 pitch, hard shot down the third baseline and foul. Lee Fisher playing jump rope there, had to jump over the top of that one or get hit in the ankles. They're trying to they're trying to hit their coach today. I think they're turning on that fastball a little much. They need to wait on it just a tad more, and they'll put that thing right down that line. The third baseman Megan Peltz hugging that line at third base.
Coach Fisher's just laughed a little bit and pointed to the other side of the field. He's like, "Get it over there."
Another foul ball, this time just inside the batter's box. So the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Megan Perry, the catcher for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. I've always been a fan of orange and black. What about you, Shannon?
Yeah, I like the color orange. You know, our school colors were orange and brown, so I'm a little more biased to the orange and brown from where I graduated from.
1-2 pitch again, fouled off down the third base line. Megan Perry staying alive here. And 1 ball and 2 strikes, of course. Me being a Bengals fan, I like that orange and black. You know, you're a Broncos fan though, so you're orange and blue, right?
Yeah, it took me a second to realize what you was talking about. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the orange and black. I was in the Super Bowl, but
okay. Well, at least you rooted for him then. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and driven out to left field. That ball is crushed, folks, and that ball is out of here for a home run. Megan Perry hits a 1-2 pitch out of here to cut the lead in half. Now Newcomerstown trails T.C.C. 4-2 on the 2-run home run by Megan Perry.
That's what the Trojans need to do right there. They need to take the opportunity with their top of the order there and get some runs.
Megan Perry shoots one out of here in left field and almost hit the lady with the blue umbrella like I talked earlier in the at-bat. She shot one out of here, and it got out of here in a hurry. Big-time home run for Megan Perry. That brings in the first baseman, Alyssa Barker, now for the Lady Trojans. No outs. First pitch on the inside corner, just inside, says the home plate umpire for ball 1.
Nice job by the Saints catcher, Delaney Savage, after that home run. She went out there and calmed her pitcher down. And was laughing when she come back and got behind the plate.
High and inside, ball 2 now to Alyssa Barker, the first baseman. She popped out to the shortstop, Jordan Caldwell, back in the first inning. Next pitch going to be flew out to the center fielder, and the center fielder, Maria Miser, makes the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. So 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. 2 runs in on the 2-run home run by Megan Perry. Strike on the inside corner to Melanie Gibson, the second baseman of the Lady Trojans. She struck out swinging back in the top of the 2nd inning. High pitch. Nice job by Savage to corral that one.
Coach Fisher just told her, I'm glad you didn't swing at that one.
That was taller than she is, and that was every bit of 6 or 7 feet over her head. That ball is going to be popped in between the shortstop and left fielder, down for a base hit. Nice job by Melanie Gibson just to flare one out there and gets on base with the single here with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Gabby Gray, the center fielder, now into the batter's box. She struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Gray swings and misses at the first offering from Maddie Farrell. Four to 2 here, top of the 4th inning. Saints lead the Trojans. Pitch in the dirt. Nice job by Savage to block it, but it scoots away enough for Melanie Gibson to get on to second base.
The good news is I think the rain has stopped.
Yes, it has. It's going to be a bunt over top of the third baseman's head, and it goes fair. Or it is in fair towards it, then it goes foul, and the T.C.C. defender, Jordan Caldwell, did a nice job of allowing it to go foul for strike 2. It's going to be No balls and 2 strikes now to Gabby Gray as the bunt went over the third baseman's head, landed in fair territory, and then kicked foul just before third base, and Jordan Caldwell did a nice job of not touching it before it went into foul territory. So no balls, 2 strikes now. The 0-2 pitch going to be grounded to third. The runner takes off from second base, and she is tagged out by Megan Pelt. So bad base running error there by the runner on second, Melanie Gibson, but Gabby Gray gets on first after the fielder's choice.
Nice job by Pelt there. She was looking to go across the diamond first, and then she seen the lead runner coming, and she thought, I'll just take this easy out right here.
First pitch to Destiny Davis is going to be fouled off at the plate for strike 1. Again, top of the 4th inning. Saints lead the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans 4-2. That ball is going to be fouled off back to the backstop for no balls now and 2 strikes to Destiny Davis, the left fielder. 2 runs in on a 2-run home run by Megan Perry. The 0-2 pitch going to be low and in the zone for ball 1. So 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Gabby Gray on first. 2 runs in for the Lady Trojans. The 1-2 pitch going to be grounded to the second baseman. Hickman grabs it, tags the runner as she goes by, and that will do it in the inning. But a hit, or 2 hits and 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Megan Perry. But after the 3.5, T.C.C. leads Newcomerstown 4-2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back at T.C.C. High School, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Lydia, Brady, and the Perk, Greg Perkins, for giving you the sights and sounds of the ball game here today. Of course, my main man, Shannon Thomas, with me for the 2nd day in a row, man. Usually in football, I'll see you 1 week and then maybe a week off. But, man, 2 days in a row, I get to hang out and call some high school softball. Are you missing your daughter's track meet again today?
Nope. She last night was her last track meet.
All right.
I took that one off. She had an average night, but I was proud of Nora. She didn't want to do track this year, and we convinced her, and she had a pretty solid season throwing the disc.
That's awesome. So 7th grader, right?
Yep, she's a 7th grader.
Awesome. Same grade as my son, so eventually we'll never see him play against each other in anything, but, it'll be kind of nice. You'll have graduation, I'll have graduation, and then we'll be empty nesters, right?
Yeah, well, I'm graduating my twins this year, and then I got a few more years before Nora, so to take a little easy on my wallet.
There you go. You got, 4 years to recover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First 2 pitches, Maria Miser into the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Maria Miser. She had a sacrifice 2-3 back on her last at bat. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2 to Maria Miser, the center fielder for the Lady Saints. 4-2, bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Saints lead the Lady Trojans of Newcomerstown here at T.C.C. High School. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. A late swing by Miser, but it is a strikeout. So 1 out here now in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, she's not happy with herself after she took that swing. She was way late, and she kind of just did a little golf swing at it.
I think she was fooled by the pitch, maybe expected something else, and the fastball got in on her faster than she expected, and she swung a little bit late there as Edith Correz steps into the plate now. She grounded out to the first baseman as she takes a big hearty cut at the first pitch from Carly Engel. So no balls and 1 strike to Edith Correz. She wears number 22 and bats from the right side. Long ponytail at the back of her helmet. That's going to be strike 2 on the outside corner. Correz in a hole now, 0-2. Bottom of the 4th inning. Saints lead the Trojans 4-2 here at TCC High School. The 0-2 pitch swung on and driven down the right field line and out of play, so the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes to Edith Correz. Quarez, a junior for the Saints. You only got 2 seniors on the ball club, so everybody will be back next year except Hickman and Garbrandt. The 0-2 pitch coming. Changeup got her out in front. Nice pitch there by Carly Engel for the second strikeout of the inning. And 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that brings up Cassidy Green, the right fielder for the Lady Saints. Engel with 4 strikeouts on the day now through 3 2/3 innings. First pitch going to be a strike right down Broadway. As it is, you were right earlier, it is Aiden Jones. I had Cassidy Green on there, so I will put Aiden Jones, freshman, getting some playing time here for the Lady Saints. One ball, 1 strike to Jones. That's right down Broadway for strike 2 to Aiden Jones for the Lady Saints. Again, 4-2, Lady Saints lead the Lady Trojans here, bottom of the 4th inning. Engel looking to strike out the side here in the bottom of the 4th. Has it 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jones. Swung on and missed, and she strikes out the side, does Carly Engel. And after 4, the Saints 4, the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School, top of the 5th inning. Lady Saints lead the Lady Trojans 4-2. The stories we tell in the breaks, folks, it makes us chuckle sometimes. And the first pitch now into Maddie Hallmark is going to be ball 1, high and outside.
I mean, we could have these discussions on another network. We could have a pay-per-view softball game, the uncut version.
Yes. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And that person is not with us tonight that caused that problem, but we won't get into that. So strike 1 to Maddie Hallmark. But it might have been a technical issue too, Casey. So technical issue, as Casey said. Hey, you know what? It wasn't necessarily his fault. The technicality of the equipment maybe not working the way it should have. But strike 2 there for Maddie Hallmark on the swing and miss.
We'll just blame it on the Ohio weather.
Count now even at 2-2 as the ball came in high. Yeah, Ohio weather, that causes a lot of problems sometimes. You're moving equipment around and things get unplugged, and, you know, that happens. 2 balls, 2 strikes, swung on and missed by Maddie Hallmark for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning. It's going to bring up Larissa Stahl, the shortstop. She's grounded out to the shortstop, and she's popped out to the shortstop, Jordan Caldwell, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch, high, lays off of that high fastball for ball 1.
Yeah, Feller got the last batter on the high one, so she just went ahead and threw the high one up here and see if this one likes the high ones, but she was able to hold off.
Maddie Farrell doing a nice job in the circle today. Was touched up for a 2-run home run, now touched up for a line drive single into left field by Larissa Stahl. So 1 out now with a runner on first after the single by Larissa Stahl. Brings up Carly Engel, the pitcher for the Lady Trojans. Engel was hit by a pitch. She popped out to the third baseman in her last at bat, so she is technically 0 for 1 here on the day. The first pitch is going to be a sacrifice bunt attempt. Bunted to the first baseman. Hickman covers first and can't hang on to it. Hickman fires it to third as the runner runs to third. Nice job by Larissa Stahl on the bunt attempt. She saw that Hickman bobbled it at first, took off for third, and was able to get to third base. So the error on I'm going to give the error on the second baseman on the bunt. Hickman should have caught the ball as she was covering first base for the charging first baseman Alyssa Barker. Or excuse me, the first baseman Lydia Ernest. And Hickman was unable to come up with the throw.
Yeah, this is just what Coach Fisher wants for the Saints. You got two runners on, one out, and you got Robinson and Perry coming back up the bat.
You got the meat of your lineup coming up here for the Lady Trojans, who trail 4-2 here at top of the fifth inning. 4 runs, 4 hits, and an error by the Saints. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Lady Trojans. They have runners on the corner with Brianna Robinson. Takes the pitch high and inside for ball 1. Robinson walked and scored on Perry's home run back in the last inning. So she has no official at bats, but she scored a run here today. Again, high and inside for ball 2.
If I was Fisher, I'd have a hard time not sending that runner from first base. I'd make him throw down to second base.
Even if you give up an out to get a run in, you're 1 run closer. The 2-0 pitch going to be driven out to right field, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder, and she is going to throw it home as the runner does advance to the plate. Larissa Stahl scores on the sacrifice fly, and RBI for Brianna Robinson, now out number 2, but the score now 4-3. TCC leads Newcomerstown.
Now, if you're Peltz, do you take the advantage and just go ahead and walk Perry?
I was going to say I would probably put her on base because if she puts one out of here again, the Trojans are going to have the lead. It's going to be a high fastball as Perry lays off of it for ball 1. They fake the throw down to first to try to get Engel. Savage does a nice job behind the plate for the Lady Saints. She comes up firing runners on base, try to keep them close to the bases. Maddie Farrell doing what she can in the circle right now against the big bat. That's going to be high and inside again to Megan Perry. 2 balls, no strikes now. 4-3. Saints lead the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs with a runner on first. Carly Engel on first. Change up just over the outside corner for strike 1. Perry shakes her head and not in agreement with that call, but it is strike 1 to Megan Perry, who shot one out of here in left field back an inning ago. Engel on first after the error by Hickman covering first base. 1-2 pitch high and over the head of the catcher, and Engel finally gets on to second base on the wild pitch.
That took a nice bounce off the fence for Savage, come right back to her, so she was able to hold the runner just at second base.
So Perry now, hitter's count, 3 balls and 1 strike, runner on second. That's Carly Engel for the Lady Trojans. The 3-1 pitch, going to be shot out to center field. The center fielder backing up, looking, makes the catch. Nope, she actually drops it. It falls out of the glove of Maria Miser and allows Carly Engel to score all the way from second base. So the error on the center fielder allows the run to score and Megan Perry to get all the way to second base.
Center fielder and left fielder were coming together on that. I don't know if the center fielder took her eye off of it for a second or if it just didn't get it in the net of the glove, in the pocket, as he would say.
Alyssa Barker now steps in, takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. Tie ball game now between the Lady Saints and Lady Trojans. 1-0 pitch, going to be high and inside again for ball number 2. Farrell a little frustrated in the circle right now. 2 errors in the inning led to 2 runs for the Lady Trojans. That ball is shot in the left field and over the head of the left fielder, Correz, all the way to the fence. That's going to get a run in. Perry scores from second, and Barker on second now with a double, and the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans have taken the lead to 5-4.
Perry giving some advice to Gibson there as she was walking off.
Top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. The Lady Trojans have taken the lead with 3 runs here in the 5th inning. That ball's going to be driven down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball all the way to the fence. Another run's going to score as Barker steps on the plate. And Melanie Gibson gets on second with an RBI double. Run number 4 here in the inning. Six to 4, Newcomerstown over T.C.C. Ball in the dirt. Nice job by Savage back behind the plate to stop the ball from going to the backstop. 2 errors in the inning have led to 4 runs. Swing and a miss by Gabby Gray. Count now 1-1. Gray reached on a fielder's choice and struck out back in the 2nd inning. 1-1 pitch fouled off to the backstop for 1 ball and 2 strikes now. To Gabby Gray, the center fielder for the Lady Trojans. And she takes strike 3, looking on the outside corner, but the damage is done. 2 errors in the inning on the Lady Saints defense and 4 big runs for the Lady Trojans. That gives them the lead after 4.5. Newcomerstown 6, the Lady Saints of T.C.C. 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Bottom of the 5th inning at T.C.C. High School. Rain starting to come down a little bit more like it was in the 2nd inning, but nothing too bad right now. But the Lady Trojans of Newcomerstown have taken the lead over T.C.C. 6-4 after 4 big runs in the top of the 5th inning. Emily Garbrandt now in to bat. She walked and scored back in the 3rd inning. She takes strike 1 from Carly Engel. And she looks on the outside corner, and the ump says ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Emily Garbrandt, another senior for the Lady Saints. They only have 2 with Hickman and Garbrandt. 6-4, Newcomerstown leads T.C.C. The 1-1 pitch going to be fouled off. It hit the batter It should have been a foul ball. I don't know. They didn't. It should have been. It hit the batter, and they didn't see it. But we'll see what they call here. The 2 umpires are going to get together. Coach John Pelt's coming down to talk to the officials, and it should have been a foul ball. It did strike the batter in the batter's box, but or outside in the batter's box. So it should be a foul ball. He's going to say, I don't know what they're talking about here. It's pretty obvious that it hit her, and we'll see what happens. And they're going to call it a foul ball, which they should have. Good call. Nice job by the officials getting together there and making the right call. We saw it here as the ball did strike Garbrandt before she got out of the batter's box. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Emily Garbrandt. Ingles 1-2 pitch just outside for ball 2. T.C.C. tough inning defensively last inning. They give up the 4 runs with 2 big errors and now trail 6-4. The 2-2 pitch is going to be popped up back behind us and out of play. The count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Emily Garbrandt.
Garbrandt doing a nice job battling here after bouncing one off her left kneecap.
Emily wears number 25, bats from the right side of the plate. The 2-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 3. She runs the count now back full to 3 balls and 2 strikes to Emily Garbrandt, the senior, 1 of 2 for the TCC Lady Saints. Engel doing a nice job in the circle. Payoff pitch. Swung. Oh, no. She held up her swing, but it was called strike 3 on the inside corner for out number 1. Emily Garbrandt strikes out looking for out number 1.
Engel, she just fired it right in there. She's like, I'm just going to throw it in here. If you want it, you can hit it. And
that's 4 strikeouts in a row for Engel now. She struck out the side in the last inning in order and now leads off the inning here in the 5th with another strikeout. Back to the top of the order, Jersey Hickman now. And she takes a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike now to Jersey Hickman. She struck out swinging. She doubled and scored one of the 4 runs for the Lady Saints.
Those last 2 pitches for Engel had some pop in that catcher's glove.
It's the best sound in baseball or softball, the pop of that glove. Hickman takes it outside for ball 1. She showed bunt but pulled back in time on the outside pitch. Hickman's wheels, she gets on base. It causes problems for teams. So she's trying to get on base any way she can is Jersey Hickman. Where's number 11? Squats real low in that right-handed batter's box and waits for the pitch. 1-1. Now she swings and fouls it off back behind us. Moves the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-4, Newcomerstown leads T.C.C. here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 6 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Newcomerstown. The 1-2 pitch going to be in the dirt and low. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hickman runs the count even. The Saints 4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 big errors. Last inning to lead to 4 runs for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. 2-2 pitch. Going to be high and outside for ball 3. The count now full to the senior Jersey Hickman. We know what she can do when she gets on the base paths. Let's see if Carly Engel can come back and get her here and keep her off the bases here late in the game, bottom of the 5th inning. Newcomerstown leads 6-4. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and popped up foul right behind home plate. And it's going to get out of play. The count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, think about it. There's been a lot of foul balls fly out of this park today.
There has, and last night we saw a few, and the one windshield was a collateral on one of them, and I don't think any cars have been hit here today so far. The payoff pitch again, swung on and driven right between the legs of the third baseman, Brianna Robinson. It was on her before she got her glove down, and she just looked back behind her and smiled and said, "Yep, you got me." And Hickman gets on first with a hard shot through the. That was I'm going to give her a hit. I mean that was a tough play for the third baseman to make, and that was a solid hit for Jersey Hickman.
That was a rocket coming off the bat. Third baseman, she couldn't move fast enough, and she knew it when she turned around and smiled.
She had the glove beside her leg, and the ball was hit, and she didn't even have time. It was between her legs, and she's like, "Yep, that's a base hit." So 1 on now for Jersey Hickman, and she's at first. Jordan Caldwell now into the batter's box for the Lady Saints. And Caldwell takes it for strike 1. Big thanks to our sponsors today, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Hartshorst Quality Housing, Wood Electric, the Keim Home Center, Mac and Turf Realty, and, of course, PAC Drilling. Ball's going to be high and outside for ball 1 to Jordan Caldwell. As Perry fires down to first to try to keep Hickman close. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, bottom of the 5th inning. 1 runner on after Hickman's hard single past the third baseman just a moment ago. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and driven down the third base line, but foul. Moves the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rain's let up a little bit. It was drizzling pretty good about a half inning ago. It's kind of light and light little sputters, a little spitting rain a little bit now, but nothing too major. 1-2 pitch now from Engel in the dirt. Nice job by Perry to block it to keep Hickman at second, or keep her at first, and avoiding her to go to second. 2 balls now, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. Newcomerstown leads TCC 6-4. The 2-2 pitch going to be swung on and driven deep to left field as the left fielder turns, and then she turns back the other way, does Destiny Davis, and she makes the catch for out number 2. I thought it burned her there for a second. She turned back the other way and was able to put the glove up and make the catch. So out number 2, big out there for Jordan. Jordan Caldwell flies out to the left fielder for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by Destiny Davis there. Thought she lost it up there in the air. She never panicked. She just nicely turned around the other way and was able to bring it in.
Sometimes outfielders get turned around and they lose the ball when they turn around, and Destiny Davis did a nice job out there in left field. It's going to bring in Megan Peltz, the third baseman for the Lady Saints. She's going to take strike 1 on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike now to Megan Peltz. Megan tripled way back in the first inning with 2 outs. She had a sacrifice fly in her other at-bat, so she is technically 1 for 1 here on the day. She's going to take strike 2 on the outside corner. Same exact pitch from Carly Engel. She liked the pitch. She liked the location. She went right back at it. Now Megan Peltz in a hole at no balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Newcomerstown 6, T.C.C. 4. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to second. Picks it up, fires it to first base, does Gibson, and that's going to do it for the Lady Saints here in the bottom of the 5th inning. After 5, Newcomerstown 6, T.C.C. 4 back after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane for bringing you high school softball. Also, Claxon Communications with the crew here, Greg Perkins, Lydia Brady, and, of course, the main man, the man in charge. That's Casey Claxon here. The wife lets him out of the house for 2 days in a row, Shannon. We don't typically see him 2 days in a row.
He must have got his honeydew list done.
As Destiny Davis steps in and makes a swing and a miss at the first offering from Maddie Farrell to fall in the hole at no balls and 1 strike. Davis had a nice catch there in the last inning. She swings and misses on the second offering from Farrell. So now no balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th inning, Newcomerstown 6, TCC 4 here at TCC High School. Tuscarawas Central Catholic and Newcomerstown playing girls softball here today. Davis shoots one over the shortstop's head and gets on first with a hard line drive single. Nice 0-2 swing there by Destiny Davis. Gets on base with the single to lead off the 6th inning. Now Maddie Hallmark up for the Lady Trojans. She struck out twice, the first time looking, the second time swinging here in the game. Ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hallmark. Runner on first. That's Davis after the hard single just a moment ago. The 0-1 pitch. She squares to bunt, pulls it back. And now 2 balls, no strikes to Maddie Hallmark. Again, Maddie struck out twice, 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking and struck out swinging. The 2-0 pitch, squares to bunt. She gets the bunt down this time. The pitcher, Farrell Fields, fires on to Hickman covering first. And Maddie Hallmark did her job. A sacrifice goes 1-4 on the putout, but Destiny Davis gets over to second base on the sacrifice. So nice job by Hallmark.
Trojans with 1 out. Now they're back to the top of their lineup.
Looks like we have Hallmark. She stumbled and fell and kind of slow to get up there after she went through the bag. I don't know if the bag was a little bit wet. She's in a little bit of pain there. She hobbles back to the dugout. We'll see if she stays in the game. But nice, Nice job by the teammates to help her back off the field. As a nice sacrifice, though, on the 1-4 put out. Gets her teammate over to second base, and Destiny Davis now back to the top of the order. Larissa Stoll, the shortstop. She singled her last at bat and scored. And she singles again here through the left side of the infield, just under the glove of shortstop Jordan Caldwell. Now she slides into second base, caught the T.C.C. Lady Saints sleeping on defense, and Stahl slides into second base on a heads-up base running move there by Larissa Stahl.
Aggressive base running with only one out. When it works out that good, you look good.
Absolutely. Now, she would have been thrown out there at second. The coach might not have been too happy with that, but hey, you know what? You bring up your number 2 hitter in Carly Engel with now one out and runners on second and third as she squared the bunt, and she pulled it back for ball one. Carly Engel, she was hit by a pitch. She popped out to the third baseman, and she reached on an error by Hickman and later scored last inning. It's going to be on the inside corner for strike number 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carly Engel, the opposing pitcher, to Maddie Farrell here today. Next pitch, again, going to be bunted down the first base line. Farrell picks it up, tosses home, and gets the runner coming into the plate, and she is tagged out. Nice play by Maddie Farrell and Delaney Savage to get the runner, Destiny Davis, sliding in home plate for out number 2 here in the inning.
Coach Fisher asking if she got the tag on her, and home plate umpire says, yep, she made the tag. And from where I'm standing, it looked like she made the tag in plenty of time.
Yeah,
nice play by the Saints.
Yeah, nice play by the Saints there as Engel now moves on to second base after they're not going to throw down to get her. So now runners on second and third now with 2 outs here. Nice play there from Maddie Farrell and Delaney Savage to save a run. That ball is shot into right field. It's going to get past the right fielder, and it's going to score 2 runs as Brianna Robinson hits second, and now she's headed to third. Hickman has the ball, fires to third base, and she gets in with a stand-up triple, a 2-run triple by Brianna Robinson to blow this game open now 8-4. Newcomerstown leads T.C.C.
Man, these Trojan bats have been hot the last 2 innings. They've just been batting around the order.
So that's going to bring in Megan Perry, the catcher, for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. Of course, she sent one out of here back in the 4th inning for a 2-run shot. Now she has a chance to knock in another run. Her teammate, Brianna Robinson, who's on third after the stand-up 2-run triple just a moment ago. 8 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Lady Trojans. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Lady Saints. Megan Perry, 1-0 count. Now the pitch. Shot out to left field. The left fielder has it, and she catches it, does Correz, and that's going to do it. But 2 more big runs for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans, and they now lead after 5.5, 8-4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 8-4. Newcomerstown leads T.C.C. here at T.C.C. High School. 2 big runs in the last inning for the Lady Trojans. They've doubled up on the Saints now, 8-4. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Lydia Brady with Claxon Communications. Greg Perkins on the camera today, getting wet over there. He's got a lot of trash bags over there. I can see him. He's like the little Wicked Witch of the West. Doesn't want to get wet here in the rain, so he's covering up so he doesn't melt. And we are also brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane. Big thanks to those guys in our Hartshorst Quality Housing mobile studios. And, of course, the guy, Casey Claxon, if you look at him back in the back there, he's hiding under a tree. In a rainstorm, I don't know if you want to hide under a tree. I've seen things happen with trees coming down in rainstorms. And, of course, we having fun with the Claxon Communications crew here today with Big Z Sports. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, of course, Hartshorst Quality Housing, Wood Electric, the Keim Home Center, Mack and Turf Realty. Of course, we'll have the Mack and Turf Realty Player of the Game coming up in our Keim Home Center postgame show. And also big thanks to PAC Drilling for our starting lineups here today. Now the Saints here in the bottom of the sixth inning, they trail 8-4, but they have 4, 5, and 6. Maddie Farrell is going to lead it off for the Lady Saints. Ingles' first pitch in can be swung on and fouled back over the first base dugout for strike one.
You know, Ingles got a nice, comfortable lead here. She just got to continue to do what she's been doing these last couple innings and try to help the Trojans get out of here with a win.
The 0-1 pitch to Farrell. She shoots one into center field, and that's going to get over the center fielder's head and all the way to the fence. Farrell hits first, heads on to second, and then slows up and stops at second base. So a leadoff double from Maddie Farrell gets this inning going for the Lady Saints.
I'm kind of surprised at how shallow the Trojan outfielders play at the top of the Saints lineup. You know, the Saints got some power at the top of their lineup too, and the Trojans tend to play in a little further than they should.
Yeah, the Saints have definitely hit them over the head a couple times of the Lady Trojans. That's going to bring in number 36, Delaney Savage, the catcher for the Lady Saints. She's going to take ball outside for ball one. Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Leadoff double by Maddie Farrell, the pitcher for the T.C.C. Lady Saints. Newcomerstown leads 8-4 here, bottom of the sixth inning. Savage at the plate with a 1-0 count. Swing. That shot out to left field. It's going to fall in front of the left fielder as she fires into third base and over the head of the third baseman. That's going to allow Savage on a heads-up base running to get all the way over to second base. And Farrell now on third base after the single by Savage. She moves up to second on the throw over the third baseman's head just a moment ago.
Nice job by Perry, the catcher, to get that ball, because that easily could have scored a run right there.
She wasn't paying attention. Would have rolled around the backstop, and Farrell probably would have scored from third. So Miser steps into the plate, takes the ball high for ball one. Two on now. No outs for the Lady Saints. Farrell on third, Savage on second. Ingles, 1-0 pitch. Going to be swung on and popped up. Second baseman, first baseman go after it. Right fielder go after it, and it falls in foul territory for strike one. A little bit of rain moved in. It cooled it off just a little bit here today. Not too bad, not near as cold as it was last night on the hill in Sugar Creek. We know how cold it's. If it's 60 here, it's about 45 there, so it's a little colder up there. But nice night here for some softball as Miser goes after the bunt, but they say she pulled it back for ball two. Saints trying to rally here, down 4 runs here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Newcomerstown 8. T.C.C. 4 with no outs in the bottom of the sixth. Another bunt. It's going to be fielded, thrown home, and she is out at the plate. Nice job by the Lady Trojans of Newcomerstown to get Maddie Farrell at the plate. And then Miser moves up to second base on a heads-up base running, but the Trojans did what the Saints did last inning.
Yeah, you know, nice play right there. Go after the run. Could have easily went to first base and got the easy out, but decided to go for the run. Didn't know if he was going to get that out or not, but they got it. You know, now they got one out with 2 runners on, second and third.
First pitch to Corez, swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike now, 1 out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Runners on second and third for the Lady Saints. Corez struck out and sacrificed here in the ballgame. She shoots one down to third base, now fires it home. They're going to get in a run down now, and she's going to fire it back. And looks like she gets in under the tag.
Way too late of a throw right there. You was chasing her, you chased her all the way back, and then you threw it. You had to get the ball out of your hand quicker.
Nice job by Delaney Savage to draw a throw and get back under the tag. Now the bases are loaded with only one out here in the inning for the Lady Saints, and that brings up Aiden Jones, the right fielder. She is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. She makes contact on the fastball there and knocks it foul down the first baseline for strike 1.
If the Trojans can keep her from knocking it to the outfield, it'd be an easy defensive out considering that every bag is playable now.
On the ground, they'll get an out, you would think, somewhere. Like you'd say in Little League, plays anywhere, right? Home, first, second, third. They'd love a ground ball maybe to get the double play, but the infield's not at double play depth. The corners are in to cut down the run at home. 1-0, the 0-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out, 8-4. Newcomerstown Lady Trojans lead the T.C.C. Lady Saints here at T.C.C. High School. Big Z Sports and high school softball, thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and all of our great sponsors here this spring. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, and that's going to be out number 2 as Aiden Jones strikes out for the 3rd time here today. So now 2 outs, Emily Garbrandt, the batter for the Lady Saints. She's walked and struck out. She scored 1 of the 4 runs for the Lady Saints as well. The first pitch is going to be high and outside for ball 1. The Saints are able to get the bases loaded, but the bottom of the order comes up. They probably want to get the bases loaded with that top of that order to see if they can push some runs across. But nice thing here in the bottom of the 7th, they will have that top of the order up unless they can keep it going here. As the ball is grounded to short and thrown on to first by Stahl, and that's going to do it for the inning. They leave them loaded, and after 6, 8-4, Newcomerstown leads T.C.C. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. Top of the 7th inning, Newcomerstown leads 8-4 over the Lady Saints of Tuscarawas Central Catholic. Saints get the bases loaded last inning, could not get a run across. Carly Engel and the defense did a nice job of keeping the Saints off the scoreboard and keep this 4-run lead going in here to the top of the 7th inning, and they're going to have 5, 6, and 7 coming up here in the order. Alyssa Barker, Melanie Gibson, and Gabby Gray for the Lady Trojans. Barker is going to lead it off. She doubled with an RBI. She flew out to center field and popped out to the shortstop. Takes ball 1. One 1-0 pitch going to be popped up on the infield. Is it going to stay in play? And I don't think it will. It's going to fall out of play and for strike 1. Back in the last inning, Maddie Hallmark had a sacrifice bunt and slipped and fell, and she has come out of the ball game now as Jalissa Chirac is now into the ball game for her. The change made last inning. We didn't make note of that, but we found out she did come out of the ball game as Barker takes it high for ball 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she stumbled on the bag or if she just kind of twisted her ankle on the runoff, but I did see him take some ice in there, so I hope that young lady's all right.
Barker takes it high and inside again. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Alyssa Barker. The Lady Trojans lead the Lady Saints 8-4, top of the 7th inning. 3-1 pitch, right down Broadway for strike 2. Full count now to Alyssa Barker again. RBI double. She's flown out to center field and popped out to the shortstop. The payoff pitch, high and outside for ball 4. So nobody out. Barker on first after the walk. Brings up Melanie Gibson. Melanie struck out. She reached on a fielder's choice and had an RBI double back in the last inning. Back in the 5th inning, their big inning. She pops it up to shortstop. Caldwell has it. She makes the catch for out number 1. So the first out of the inning is a pop out by Melanie Gibson to the shortstop, Jordan Caldwell. Barker stays on first and brings up Gabby Gray. She struck out. She's reached on a fielder's choice and struck out again. Both strikeouts looking as she swings and misses that one, or fouls it off, for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch going to be fouled off, popped up, and caught by the catcher, Delaney Savage. Nice job coming out of the crouch and making something happen. Nice catch by Delaney Savage for out number 2 in foul territory. Now 2 outs here in the inning. Runner on first. It's going to bring up Destiny Davis, the left fielder. We'll take a ball inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Destiny Davis, the left fielder. Made a nice catch a couple innings ago. Got turned around and was able to track the ball down and probably saved a run. That's going to be a high pitch. Gets out behind Delaney Savage and gets to the backstop. Allows Barker to get on to second base. I'll give that a wild pitch.
Feller trying to make quick work of this inning to get back up to the bat. She's ready to try to put some runs on the board and get the Saints back in this game.
2-0 pitch over the heart of the plate from Maddie Farrell. Now it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Destiny Davis, the left fielder for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. 2-1 pitch, going to be high as Davis checks her swing. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Davis. 8 runs, 8 hits for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. That's going to be high and outside. She takes off for third base. She slides in under the tag. Nice throw from Delaney Savage to third baseman Megan Peltz. But Alyssa Barker did a nice job to get under the tag as a stolen base. Gets her to third base now with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. I'm sorry. She did not strike out. She walked right there. That's my fault. I miscalled that. So there's 2 outs. A runner on first and second. She actually walked on the last play. Did Destiny Davis. Is going to bring in the sub 4. Maddie Hallmark, Jalissa Chirac. She's in now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Chirac here at the top of the 7th. She's going to take strike 2 right over the heart of the plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jalissa Chirac.
Chirac comes off the bench with a .429 batting average and a .556 on base percentage.
And she strikes out swinging there to end the inning as Maddie Farrell gets out of some trouble. And now the Saints come to the bat, come to the plate to try to tie this game up and possibly win it here in the bottom of the 7th. So we'll be back after this with the bottom of the 7th inning. Newcomerstown 8. T.C.C 4, back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School. Bottom of the 7th inning, Newcomerstown leads the Lady Saints 8-4. One final time for the Lady Saints to get some more runs on the board to keep this game going or even win it here in the bottom of the 7th inning. But big news for New Philadelphia today. Julia Miller pitched a perfect game for the third time this year and surpassed 300 strikeouts on the season in a 4-0 win over Madison Comprehensive. Julia also had a huge bomb from the batter's box, a home run. Pictured, they are doing very, very well, the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers. Again, Julia Miller with her third perfect game on the season. So Jersey Hickman's going to step up the top of the order for the Lady Saints here in the bottom of the 7th inning. She's going to take ball 1 outside. Hickman has 2 hits on the day, 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Ball inside, almost got her. She's able to get out of the way. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Jersey Hickman, the senior.
Engels did a nice job on the mound today, or in the circle as you would call it in softball. Now she's got to go through the top of the lineup in order to secure this win.
Another ball inside, 3-0 now to Jersey Hickman. Get her speed on base. That's exactly what T.C.C. wants, to get a runners on base here. Let's try to climb back in this game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and driven down the left field line. If it stays fair, it's going to be off the fence. Hickman rounds first, heading to second, and she stays right there at second. Nice long double from Jersey Hickman. Her third hit of the ball game today for the Lady Saints.
Trojans aren't paying attention, and Hickman. Oh, it was an overthrow. I didn't see the overthrow. I looked down at my stat sheet for a second, looked back up, and Hickman was running. So a mental mistake right there for the Trojans.
So an error there allows Hickman to get to third base. Jordan Caldwell now up to the plate for the Lady Saints. She has an RBI on the day. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Jordan Caldwell, she is 1 for 3 on the day. She flew out to left field. She grounded out to third base, and she had an RBI single back in the third. Low and in the dirt for ball 1 to Jordan Caldwell, the shortstop. She wears number 1, bats from the right side.
If I'm the Trojans, I don't pay no attention to Hickman down. That's just 1 run.
Yeah, that run doesn't matter at third base. You got to worry about the batter. Get a couple runners on, that may be the difference, but don't worry about Hickman, get the batter. Engel fires the 1-1 pitch. Going to be on the outside for ball 2. Just what the Saints needed here in the bottom of the 7th inning, a leadoff hit. The top of their order is up, and they trail by 4 with nobody out here at T.C.C. High School. Perry puts a sign down for Engel. She likes it. She gets it. The 1-1 pitch, or the 2-1 pitch, fouled off. Back to the dugout for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jordan Caldwell. Bottom of the 7th inning, T.C.C. High School. Newcomerstown 8, T.C.C. 4. Runner on third, Jersey Hickman after a double. She gets a third on an error on the ball coming back into the infield. The 2-2 pitch on in the dirt for ball 3. So runs the count full to 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jordan Caldwell. Megan Peltz will follow. Maddie Farrell will follow her. The payoff pitch. Swung on and driven to third base off the glove of the third baseman. And it went in and out of her glove, and the shortstop was reacting. If she would have stayed put, she would have probably been able to catch it on the rebound there. But in the meantime, Jordan Caldwell on first with a hard single off the bat of Jordan Caldwell out of the glove of the third baseman, Brianna Robinson. So now we have runners on first and third. Now nobody out. Megan Peltz, the third baseman, at the plate for the Lady Saints. First pitch swung on, driven to shortstop. What a great play. Fires back to first and gets her at first base as Jordan Caldwell gets caught off of first base after the hard line drive off the bat of Megan Peltz. Nice job by the shortstop, Larissa Stahl, to double up Jordan Caldwell off of first base.
Well, that's what you call a defensive gem right there. That ball got on her in a hurry. She caught it and had enough presence to get it over to first base for the out.
So now 2 outs and the batter up, and that's going to do it. A ground ball to first base by Maddie Farrell, and the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans have knocked off the T.C.C. Lady Saints 8-4 here at T.C.C. High School. Here today for Big Z Sports and high school softball. Again, final score, Newcomerstown 8, T.C.C. 4. Back after this with our Keim Home Center postgame show.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to TCC High School. Joe Geckler and our Keim Home Center post-game show as the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans knock off the Lady Saints of TCC 8-4. And I'm joined by Newcomerstown head coach Lee Fisher. Coach, first of all, congratulations on a big win. Your bats were quiet.
Well, like I said, exactly how you were saying it. We were slow at the beginning, and they were ready for our pitcher. They had her timed up at the beginning, and then we just had to change our offense and had to refigure out everything, and tell our girls to lay off a little bit on their higher pitches. I mean, that's good. That's a good team, and it's a hard-hitting team
for sure.
So we just had to kind of readjust, have our girls settle down a little bit, and
do their job.
For sure. You talked about your pitcher, Carly Engel. She did a nice job in the circle today for you guys. 6 strikeouts. Kind of held the offense at bay a little bit. They did have a couple big hits on her, but for the most part, Carly did a nice job.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's our, stable here. We got our seniors that are just – I'm going to miss these guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. You talked about it in the pregame. Your first true senior class. You've had them from the time they got to high school to now they graduate here in a couple weeks.
That's
it's
right.
kind of hard to say bye to them. But also talk about your offense. You had a good performance by your catcher, Megan Perry, and, of course, Brianna Robinson, your third baseman.
Yeah, that's kind of that home run got us started. Kind of got all the girls thinking, okay, we're not going to roll over here. Let's get going. And it was kind of like the spark. That home run kind of, I guess, changed the attitude, changed the energy a little bit, and got us going.
Yeah, Megan had 2 home runs against Buckeye Trail a couple games ago, and she had another big one here tonight. But I noticed one thing about your club: you're very patient at the plate. Is that something that you preach to them?
I try. Sometimes it don't work all the time, but yeah, we do. I mean, sometimes you just got to lay off, even though it might be a strike. It is not the strike that you want.
Sure.
So they just got to, and they're learning. And you're like our seniors are a great class of hitters, and like Brianna, she'll teach these younger girls. So hopefully, this lessons learned as generations go, I guess.
Obviously, Coach, tournament time next week. What's it look like for the rest of the week for the Lady Trojans?
Well, we got Canaan Valley if it doesn't pour down rain tomorrow.
Well, you probably won't play that one because it's going to rain.
Yeah, so we got Shenandoah for our first tournament game. So
awesome.
We're ready for them.
Now, will the Canaan Valley game be made up, you think? Have you played them yet?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
They're one of our 3 losses.
Okay, awesome.
So,
they're a good team. We saw them earlier in the week against Strasburg, and they are a good team. So best of luck in the tournament run, and hopefully we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank
that's
you
Lee Fisher, the head coach of the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans, joining us here on our Keim Home Center post-game show. Coming up next, we'll be joined by our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to our Keim Home Center post-game show here at T.C.C. High School. The new team, a very nervous Brianna Robinson, the third baseman for the Lady Trojans. Brianna, like I said, just talk to me. Your day at the plate, you had 2 walks, you had 2 big hits, you had a sacrifice fly, you had a 2-run triple. Talk to us about the day at the plate for you.
I just took my I was very patient at the plate and just tried to stay off the high pitches and
I talked to Coach about you guys having a patient approach at the plate this season, and it looks like it paid off for you. Your 2 first at-bats were walks. You scored on Megan's home run, and then you got a big triple late in the game to knock in 2 runs. Talk to us about that at-bat, that triple.
I just really needed to come up and get a good hit to get my teammates in, and I was just hoping for a hit to the outfield, and it happened. So
for sure. And of course you got the tournament run coming up, possibly Canaan Valley tomorrow if it doesn't get rained out. But Shenandoah next week, and go have fun with your teammates and finish strong.
Okay, thank you.
That's our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Brianna Robinson here for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. 3 big RBIs, a 2-run triple today, and she scored a couple of runs as well. Back after this to wrap it up with Big Z Sports right after this.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to T.C.C. High School and our Keim Home Center post-game show. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas joins me again in our final segment here today as we talk to our McInturf Realty player of the game, Brianna Robinson. Did a great job. I'm super nervous, but she did a great job. And, of course, head coach Lee Fisher joining us as well here in the post-game show. But Shannon saw a good game. The bats came alive for the Newcomerstown Lady Trojans. They got the win 8-4 here today. Your final thoughts?
You know, and just like you said, the bats come alive for the Trojans. You know, the first 2 innings there, you know, they struggled a little bit. Feller had their number, but they stayed patient at the plate, like Coach Fisher said, and they just got those bats on a roll. And, I mean, from the top of the lineup to the bottom of the lineup, they were all doing their job, and then they were able to put 8 runs on the board.
Of course, they got a big game tomorrow if the rain holds off against the Conotton Valley Rockets. We saw those girls play Strasburg earlier in the week, and Strasburg got the best of them. But I'm sure the Lady Rockets will be ready for the Lady Trojans coming up tomorrow if they do get a chance to play. If not, the Lady Trojans' next game will be against Shenandoah next week in the tournament, first round of the tournament. Big thanks to everybody here today. Greg Perkins behind the camera, Lydia Brady running the controls, of course, Casey Claxon as well. My main man, Shannon Thomas, and all the hospitality here from the T.C.C. High School and their athletic department. We so much appreciate it. Thanks to all of our sponsors. You've been watching Big Z Sports. We'll see you at the ballpark, folks. Talk to you again next week. So long.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.